We got
Down 10, 5 minutes to go, down 14 at one point in the fourth quarter. In totality, how did you all win this basketball game?
I think hearing from your teammates from the bench, don't put your head down, keep playing long game. And at the end of the day, you got to keep fighting 48 minutes. I think the group we had out there with Wes, Drew, Bobby, Chris, and me, like we can guard anybody. We can switch. We can just make it tough for everybody. And we're able to keep our composure, keep making good plays defensively, keep getting stops, and offensively we made a few shots. We went to the free throw line. We executed real well. What else we did? That's pretty much it. But that group that finished the game, I mean, we've done it before. We did it against Boston. We were down 13 in the Christmas game, came back and won the game. So, that group was unbelievable down the stretch.
You were in foul trouble most of the game, but then in the fourth quarter, you have 14 points. How do you reset to impact this matchup when it mattered most?
I'm just trying to stay aggressive. I'm trying to still get my rhythm after the All-Star break. Try to help my team in any way, get my teammates involved, keep enjoying the game. When I enjoy the game, I play hard, I make good decisions. But I just try to get my rhythm as much as possible, stay aggressive throughout the whole game. And, if I'm offensively, I'm not going, the ball is not falling. What can I do defensively? How can I help my teammates? Can I create the shot for my teammate? Can I get a stop? Can I rebound the ball? What can I do to impact the game? Because, I'm just, trying to win.
Giannis, you, Drew, and Chris have had a lot of good individual performances throughout the season. When do you feel like you guys are at your best collectively? What leads to that?
I think we're at our best when all three of us play really well. Obviously, when Drew is very aggressive, makes good decision, gets to his spots. When Chris is being Chris, when I set good picking screens for them and roll hard to the rim, create attention, come downhill, get to the paint, go for the offensive rebound, get to my spot offensively, and get my teammates involved, get Bobby involved. Create open shots for Grayson and Wes and Pat and guys that come into the game. But like when the ball is in our hands and we keep making good decisions throughout the whole game, me, Drew, and Chris, this team is it's hard to beat. And obviously, but we got to defend. We can make as many good decisions in 48 minutes that we can. But if we don't defend, it's going to be a tough night, long night. So when we defend and we keep making good decisions offensively, we are at our best.
They have the sideline inbounds play there with like 9.9 seconds left or whatever it was. For you guys defensively, you're gonna have to switch to keep the ball out of guys' hands, but then you leave as a help defender and go tie up Jimmy. When do you know you can leave? What's going through your head?
Obviously we know we're down one, and you gotta foul. Like you gotta chop first and then foul, send the free throw line. But like my mentality is that I know I'm going to foul. I'm just going to try to go for a steal, and if I miss, it's probably going to be a foul. So, I saw the ball in the air and I knew that, I can get there in time before he passed it to my guy. But I think just Wes did a good job just biting him up towards me, and I was able to get my hands in the ball. And, at the end of the day, like when you want to win, things just happen. That's just, that's instinct talking. So we're able to, get our hands in the ball, win the jump ball, and then Drew was Drew. He went downhill, made a great play for us, won the game for us. But at the end of the day, it starts from like everything we did before that, them calling a timeout in the first out of bounds, then getting the jump ball in the second one. So we put ourselves in a position to come back to the game, and put ourselves in a position that we was able to win the game, and Drew did it for us.
You've had game winners before. Chris has had game winners before, but now I think Drew has 3 of these where you guys go without a timeout. He had one game 3 against the Nets, Memphis last year, tonight without a timeout, and it's Drew. This is your show. What does it say about the trust that you've kind of gotten in him in literally just like a year and a half with him.
It says a lot. And obviously, like the situation when the other team doesn't have a timeout, I don't think the smart play is to call a timeout. I feel like the defense is not set. They're trying to figure out who's going to have the ball. Is Chris going to get the ball? Is Giannis going to get the ball? Who is Drew going to have the ball? Like, who's going to get the ball? And he's a great decision maker. And at the end of the day, if you lose a game like that, you can go back home and sleep. And think about other things that you can do better. But like when Drew have the ball down the stretch and he's going to his spot, and the guy that's guarding him is smaller than him, and he can post him up and shoot over him, you live with that any day.
No, it's still a regular season game, but going against the Eastern Conference leaders leading into this stretch with Chicago, Phoenix coming up next, was this game any more important to you than any other regular season game or not?
Obviously that they're the best team in the East right now. They're playing great. Obviously there was a lot of hype around this game, and most likely we might see them in the playoffs. But at the end of the day, it's just another regular season game, and if we see them in the playoffs, nobody's going to remember this game. But I think we came out of this game with great things that we can carry over to the next game, to Chicago, to Phoenix. Great habits. We played for 48 minutes. We competed defensively. We made it tough for their players. Obviously, they made 21 threes, shoot 50% from three, but still, like, we were right in the game. We played great. So at the end of the day, it's just a regular season game. I'm happy that we was able to get a win. I'm happy that we got a win like this, because it gives you a lot more confidence to move forward when you like win down the stretch, when you're back down 13 and you get back to the game and you trust one another and everybody's making plays and everybody's defending. Like, it gives to everybody confidence in the team. But at the end of the day, it's a great win. It's another win. We got to get ready for Chicago.
Giannis, I think you had 12 points in the paint in the second half. Anything that you saw differently from what they were presenting to you in terms of being able to get to the rim either more often or more effectively in the second half?
I think that I gotta find the right balance of getting my teammates involved and be able to still be aggressive. Sometimes I feel like I lose that balance because I know what my teammates want me to do. I know where I'm at my best is when I'm aggressive, but sometimes, like, when a guy is up on me or the guy is way back, I feel like, I can get guys more involved. I can get Chris like coming out of the pick and roll for his pocket two, for his floater. I could get Grayson going downhill. I could get Grayson wide open threes. Like, but I just got to keep finding that balance and, came back from the break and hopefully I can find the balance when, moving forward in the next couple of games.
Giannis, you have a good 5 or 6 inches on PJ, and yet you're kind of battling with him down low. What does he do in particular that makes it difficult, even though he's so much smaller than you?
He does a great job just like bothering you, getting you off balance. And most of the time, it's not going to be PJ. It's going to be the second guy coming behind him. I've played with PJ and I know the way he plays. I know the way he thinks. He's going to try to make it as tough as possible, but he's always like have help from Bam coming to sweep things up, having from the small, whenever I spin, try to get his hand, down there. But he's doing a great job just like barring people up like he did it with me. He's done it with KD. He's done it with Jimmy last year when I saw him. But at the end of the day, I gotta stay aggressive. No matter what he does, like he gotta do it for 48 minutes, and he's really good in what he does. I gotta give credit to guys that compete. But like at the end of the day, like I gotta do what I do for 48 minutes, and he gotta do what he do for 48 minutes. So I gotta keep staying aggressive.
And then that cross court pass that you had to West, I think in the first half that he missed. Did you really want that one? Because that was one of your better passes of the year. You remember that?
Which better? I don't
I
remember.
think he threw it across court and I think he missed a layup or it got blocked or something. But if you don't remember, then I guess.
I remember in the I don't know, first quarter when West got to the basket. That was one of my best passes of the year.
I liked it.
Is this your first game here in Milwaukee?
No, I've been
Yeah.
watching. I think it was no look. I got to look at it again, but either way, I thought it was a good pass.
No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, it was a great play. But West got blocked. Wasn't able to finish the play, but it doesn't matter. He's gonna be he's gonna be in that position a lot of times. So he's gonna make more than he's gonna miss. I'm just gonna keep trusting him that he's gonna make the right play. He's gonna make the shot, or he's gonna make the right play, make the pass.